have been picked up on QVC2 today. This is the Mad Hungry 4-piece multi-use Acacia wood Spurtle set. We have two options for you. The first choice that you're seeing, you are getting the large Spurtle, you are getting the small Spurtle, you are getting the medium slotted Spurtle and the skinny Spurtle that you're seeing on your screen. That first option is what we call natural. The second option, right next to it, you're getting all the same size pieces, but we are calling the second option multicolor. So that's just a little handle color. They work exactly the same as the natural. So you're getting one in a red handle, one in a blue handle, one in a black handle, and one in a green handle, which just makes my heart sing. We are more limited in the multicolor choice, but the QVC2 big deal price is $17.98. At madhungry.com, that little skinny spurt at the end that you can fit in all the tiny mustard and lentil jars, that one could cost you $12 on its own at madhungry.com. Here, we have all four for $17.98, and they're on 4 easy payments of $4.50. But I'm so glad that you're here today.
It's Spurtle Saturday!
Lucinda Scala-Grin! I'm so glad. So good to see you. We absolutely
happy to see everybody in the audience, too.
I know, isn't that nice?
Oh,
we love Lucinda. She is the founder of Mad Hungry, author of 5 cookbooks.
Yes, can you believe it? That's a lot of recipes.
She is wrangler to 4 boys in her house.
Yes.
So busy lady. I don't know how you get it all done, but it is Spurtle Saturday.
It's Spurtle Saturday.
So we want to hear from all of you. So feel free to give us a call on our Spurtle hotline. It's 800-600-1556.
It's like the bat line.
It's a Spurtle hotline.
And you know what, Mary?
Cheese butter love. We're just looking at your shirt.
I know. Last night we had calls that were so beautiful, and I love talking to everybody.
I do too.
And I just also have to say for this big deal, I want to thank the amazing QVC audience that has embraced the Spurtle. And remember, it's a Spurtle, Myrtle.
That's right.
All right, let me show you why we love it. This one multifunctional tool. I'm going to quickly just start with the original, Mary, and show you that we scrape. So there's one action, right? Now we're going to scoop. We're not going to go in and out or whatever. We're just going to get whatever we need in one particular, Spurtleful. I was going to say spoonful, but let's face it.
That could be its own measurement.
It's a Spurtle. Oh my goodness. You know, first of all, you're like the inventor of Spurtle language. I think it's a new lexicon. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stir. And I've got a lot of stuff in here. It's potato salad seasoning. Look, I've got the beautiful purple potatoes. And you can get in there with that long paddle and get everything stirred up so easily. And so what I just said is I scraped, I scooped, and I stirred, and now it's just super easy to get clean up as you're going. So you don't have to get your finger in there like with the spoon. So that's the original. I need to show you a little bit of everything right off the bat.
Of course.
That and this one, the little guy, this is the original set we had when we first launched. It's been 5 years, Mary. 5 years that people have, embraced the Spurtle. Now, I did not have the Spurtle when I had little kids and I was making peanut butter sandwiches super fast.
Don't you like how she peanut butters?
I'm telling you
what, my mom used to put peanut butter on and it was like a little, you could see the bread through it.
I peanut butter.
Lucinda spackles.
You know what, I spackle. I learned from my mom, which with peanut butter is awesome, but with egg salad in your locker and you open it up at school, not so awesome. I used to tell my mom, there's too much egg salad, but there can't be too much peanut butter. So you can see that I've just made 5 peanut butter sandwiches in about a second.
Amazing.
With the little guy.
Okay.
Now, here is the slotted. The slotted, I was one day in the test kitchen working, Mary, and I thought, wow, if I put some slots in the Spurtle, then suddenly I can whisk and I can strain, which I'm going to show you. But guess what else I did? Cheese butter love. Look, I guess I've had my share of cheese and butter, I must say.
You know how I feel about graphic shirts. I am so excited.
I did it for you.
Thank you.
Plus,
I'm so excited that you
Marie Louise convinced me. So one day I was baking and I thought, oh, I have to separate these eggs, right? So I thought, I wonder if with my slotted I can do it. And I put the slotted Spurtle over a bowl and put the egg there and separated the egg. Come on, let's have a hand for the separated egg.
So when you did that for the first time, did you want to call everybody over to come look closer?
I did.
Look what I did!
And I had a large one, so then I did a second one on the same Spurtle. And it was kind of an aha moment. So, you know, you can make fun of the Spurtle, but not very few things do as many things.
I tell you what, then you use it and funny times are over because this thing just does exactly what we say. And then little guy, skinny
Here's the little guy. So all I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to put some mustard on the hot dog. But this little guy could have sat on your butter dish. You know, it's what you can use to spread butter. It gets into all the hard to get places. So Mary, I've just showed you multiple things with what's in our set today.
All four. And
exactly.
That's why it's the QVC 2 big deal. The reason that my voice went up 4 or 5 octaves when I saw that it was going to be the big deal is because just one could cost you $12, but we have all 4 for $17.98. So that breaks down the price to $4.50 per Spurtle versus $12 per Spurtle. And why is having a set a great idea? Well, I'll tell you why. When you have that crock of utensils by your stovetop and you're taking a look at all the tools and you think, okay, I just want to stir some oatmeal. This is not rocket science.
That's right.
I should not have to be digging through the crock thinking, okay, nope, that's a ladle. Nope, that's a whisk. Nope, that's something else. Your Spurtle
works
it all every single time. Yeah, I had it in my pocket. I did. Keep it. That's me in the kitchen, by the way.
I was scratching my back before I came out here. And you know, when it was snowing, we have one in our car. I was saying we get the snow off the windshield.
Oh my gosh. Let me just tell you, when we were trapped in a snowstorm recently and we were all just happened to be staying at the same hotel, I went out into the parking lot and I saw Lucinda's son with a Spurtle
squeegeeing,
scratching the ice off of the window. I was like, where's my phone? Where's my phone? I didn't get him in time.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, I have to, you know, what I think is we should give a little bit of background on the Spurtle.
Yes, please.
So I had a television show and I had, as you said, a crock on the side of the stove and I had a bunch of tools and apparently I kept just reaching for the Spurtle because people started writing in and saying, what is that elongated wooden spoon thing you have? And what it is, I had purchased a hand-carved piece at a flea market, and it's a 500-year-old tool that was designed for stirring oatmeal, which is why I always love to go into a big oatmeal vat like this. You can imagine in Scotland back in the day when they were feeding, you know, everybody. And the thing is that you reach for it for everything. So after that, I thought, oh gosh, maybe I should make some, and the rest is Spurtle history.
Spurtle mania.
Okay, so
as a matter of fact, as we continue on, can we say hi to Mary Jo in the audience?
Oh, I would love to.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Where's Mary Jo?
Mary Jo's right over here on our set. Hi, Mary Jo.
Hi, Mary Jo.
Thank you for coming. Are you familiar with the Spurtle? Have you tried the Spurtle before?
I have. I actually bought a set, and I just casually put them in the crock next to the stove.
Sure.
And
as one does.
Used them. Didn't think much about it. And my daughter recently got her first apartment. And the first thing she asked me for was a set of Spurtles.
Oh.
So without ever talking about them, you know, commenting on them, but she used them, they were there, and she loved them, and we love them. We use them every day.
Oh, Mary Jo.
Thank you, Mary Jo.
My friend.
And
that's so nice. Oh, and she's in her first place. That's so exciting.
It is.
You got all your space back.
Oh.
Isn't that nice?
Don't hold your breath.
Thank you, Mary Jo. Thank you for being here with us today.
Yes.
To that point, if anyone is shopping for folks who are into their first apartment, or maybe folks getting married, or Mother's Day or Father's Day around the corner, I wanted to show you the 2 choices down front because we do have 2 options for you. Now, they're both acacia wood, and this option right here at the end of the table, we're calling the multicolor. All it is just the handle is dipped, so you get a little color on the handle. So nothing different about the 2 options, just one has color, one doesn't. You get the skinny spurt in the green, you get the medium slotted spurt in the black, you get the small spurt in the blue handle, and then you get the large Spurtle, the original Spurtle, in the red handle. Now, right next door is the second option. That's the one in all of the same size Spurtles, all of the same function, but just in the choice that we call natural. Now, it's less than $18 to get all 4 of them home. We have them on 4 easy payments of $4.50. But think about what you've spent on tools over time.
Oh, and you know, Mary, here I am right now. I took the slotted Spurtle instead of a whisk or a fork, and I whisked up my eggs. Now I'm going straight into the pan. And I don't have to go grab another tool. Now, I wouldn't be able to use a whisk or a fork on my beautiful nonstick here without scratching it.
Right.
So I can just go straight in with this and continue to do the job without getting, and this is what my life is all about, Mary, trying to find things that do multiple jobs. Look at that. And I'm not ruining the beautiful pan.
I am mesmerized by that egg.
I know, you know something,
So hungry right now.
I have to say that scrambled eggs are just some of my favorite things to eat. In fact, I had a big old bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich this morning.
If you don't follow Lucinda Scala-Quinn on Instagram, if you
Oh
are
my
on
goodness.
Instagram,
At Mad
follow
Hungry.
her and she will help you decide what to have for dinner every single time. I'm still asking for her address because I will, every time I see the pictures, I'm like, I'm coming.
Because here's the thing, Mary, and I love that you mentioned that. So
Beautiful.
look how beautiful. And I didn't do it. Every last piece of egg is in this right here. Is that I actually cook I guess I like to call it a professional home cook. And I am constantly cooking 2-3 times a day. And it's sort of the only way you can really figure out
For sure.
what tools matter to a home cook. You know, a lot of people have a lot of ideas about the way things should be, but my mom, who's such a practical lady, I don't know if she's watching, but Mom, if you are, I'm going to shout you out right now.
Hi.
Because what she always says is finally something that is thought out. You can see where the sides and the bottom come together. If I was making a custard, if I was even just, I don't know, mashing potatoes or anything where you don't want to burn the corners, I can get right in with this tool. And also, we haven't talked about the acacia wood, Mary, which every single one has a different, like, nature's thumbprint.
And that's what, you know, that kind of leads me to my next
beautiful
thought and question for you is acacia wood.
Yes.
Was there anything in particular that just drew you to it to have a Spurtle set in acacia?
I loved the fact that every single one looked different. So I just picked up another one with the red handle, and look how beautiful I mean, honestly, for the price, this is like an heirloom tool. I still have the first one. Now, granted, it's all burnt up and everything because everybody in my house uses it, but I adore it and I want it forever. And the boys are fighting over who gets to have that one.
Aw,
when I stop using it.
they're so sweet.
That won't happen. But the acacia wood itself is a sustainable wood, Mary. So
Okay.
it's growing, you know, prolifically. It's actually a biblical wood. It's got a lot of history to it, and it's got natural oils in it that kind of allow it to be antimicrobial, and the water doesn't absorb.
Oh, that's
so there
nice.
was just
Okay.
all these things that I loved about acacia as something, you know, that would be a wonderful wood, and it's proven itself because it really does last.
And you know, the reason that I mean, I adore Lucinda for so many reasons. I could absolutely take up the rest of your day with just that list alone.
Me too. We can have a love off.
Oh, it's a Spurtle Love Fest. But we have a few folks that are standing by that would love to come join us. Lynn is standing by, and I think she is going to come join us on set from our audience. She has never
Oh, my
used
goodness.
a Spurtle before.
Hi, Lynn.
Lynn, it's so good to see you, sweet lady. Oh, I love your red hair. Pretty, thank you. So, have you ever met Lucinda before?
Hi, Lynn.
Lynn, this is Lucinda
Well, we haven't met,
Scala-Quinn.
but let's have a hug.
I'm
a hugger.
I do. I hug people in the grocery store. It's got to be unnerving. But you've never used a Spurtle before, I hear.
No, I've used like the cheaper kind, like a wooden spatulas.
Sure.
You know, I
you
think
wouldn't want to put any weight on those, would you?
No, but
I think I want you to. Start. Let's see. What do we want to start with? What do you think? What interests
Come on
you
in.
here?
I'm gonna let you
could,
come close.
You know what we could do? I think would be wonderful.
Let's
would
try.
Be to fold. Because, you know, folding is a technique that we're asked to do a lot when we're cooking or when we're baking, right? And you know that you want to not deflate all that air that you have in the cream and in the chocolate.
That's exactly
So
it.
because you have such beautiful surface area here, it's an easy thing. And what you're doing is you're cutting and stirring and cutting without kind of like beating it down.
Right.
So it might be a nice thing for you to try. There you go. Well, I can see
Lynn.
already that you've got some skills. See? So you're able to get a large area and fold it together.
And Lynn, when people come to your house or when you're invited, do you like it? Do you? Lynn just looked at me and said, "Can I put this in my mouth?"
Yeah.
So I'm holding this microphone so that you can all hear her. But
See, she knows exactly what to do.
what recipes do you love to make at home, Lynn?
Oh, geez. Well, I'm into the vegetables and stuff.
Okay.
So I've been like, baking a lot, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I just ordered the salmon and all that kind of
Ooh.
stuff.
Oh, fabulous.
Yum.
Do you
Yeah.
do you like avocados?